Shri Sai Ram. Dear learners, welcome to Shri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. We are doing Mathematics class 7 chapter Integers. Today we will be looking at the properties of multiplication of integers. We have already done addition and subtraction of integers. Hope you have understood the concept well for addition as well as multiplication. When we are talking of multiplication, one very important concept that comes is the closure property. You need to understand the meaning of this word, closure, in mathematics. For example, let's take some questions. What is 2 multiplied by 3? It is 6. We will take more integers. If it is minus 2 multiplied by 3, what would be the answer? 2 into 3 is 6, and since one of the numbers has negative sign, so answer is minus 6. What about 2 multiplied by minus 3? Again, 2 into 3 is 6. One of the numbers is negative, so answer will be negative. What about it? Minus 2 multiplied by minus 3. Again do it. 2 into 3 is 6, and when two negatives are multiplied, answer will be positive. So for positive, we do not write down any sign. If there are two positive numbers, when they are multiplied, answer will be positive. If there is one positive number multiplied by a negative number, answer will be negative. Even if the first number is negative, second number is positive, answer will be negative. If both the numbers are negative, answer is going to be positive. You need to remember this. Can you think of any number which we get by multiplying two integers that is not an integer? Here, when we multiply 2 and 3, we get 6. 2 is an integer, 3 is an integer, 6 is an integer. We then multiplied minus 2 and 3. Both are integers. We get the answer minus 6, which is also an integer. So when we multiply any two integers, the answer will always be an integer. We will never get the answer as a fraction when we multiply two integers. Take any two integers. Suppose I take minus 10 and 7. Answer is minus 70, which is also an integer. So by multiplying two integers, we always get an integer, and this is called the closure property. That means if a is an integer, we multiply a by another integer, the answer is always going to be an integer. So we say that integers are closed under multiplication. The next property that we are going to discuss is commutativity, commutation of multiplication. Now this property, if you remember, for addition, what is the commutative property? It is a plus b is equal to b plus a. When we are talking about multiplication, we see that a multiplied by b is always equal to b multiplied by a. We say that multiplication of integers is commutative. Let's take one example. We take 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. Whether we multiply 2 by 3 or 3 by 2, we get the same answer. Let's take an example of a negative number. -4 multiplied by 5 is same as 5 multiplied by -4. In both the cases, we get the answer -20. So we say that multiplication obeys commutative law. Moving ahead, what happens if we multiply a number by 0? You are in class 7th, everyone knows this. Whenever we multiply a number by 0, the answer is always 0. So here, since we are restricting ourselves to integers, so what is -3 multiplied by 0? It will be 0. You take any integer, 10 is an integer multiplied by 0, answer will always be 0. There is another term that you need to know, that is multiplicative identity. Just try to recall what was additive identity. 0 was the additive identity, because whenever we add 0 to a number, the number remains unchanged. Now, what is multiplicative identity? What should be multiplied by a number so that the number remains unchanged? What should I multiply 5 with so that my answer remains 5? All of you know that. 5 multiplied by 1 will give us 5. What should I multiply -7 with so that my answer remains -7? We multiply the given number by 1 to get the answer same. So this 1 is called multiplicative identity. We have the next property, that is associativity for multiplication. Now, what is associativity? If we have 3 numbers, we are multiplying A, B and C. Whether we take B and C first and multiply the answer of B and C, that is product of B and C, by A, or we do it this way, that is first we multiply A by B and whatever answer we get, multiply that by C, we will get the same answer. So this is the property of associativity. Let's take an example to understand it better. I'll take simple positive numbers. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4. So 3 4s are 12. We first multiply the bracket. Please remember the rule. BODMAS. First we have to solve the bracket, then of, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So first we are solving the bracket. 3 4s are 12 and the answer to that will be multiplied by 2. So we get 2 into 12. So answer is 24. Now, instead of taking or first multiplying 3 and 4, if we do it this way, we take 2 and 3 together. So what is 2 into 3? We get the answer 6. 6 multiplied by 4 will give us 24. So we see that in both the cases we get the same answer. Hence we have proved that multiplication obeys associative law. After associativity of multiplication, we have the distributive property. We are going to look at distributive of multiplication over addition. Now, what does this mean? I am representing or taking general numbers A, B and C. So, B plus C, it is multiplied by A. So, this, when we are saying that multiplication obeys distributive law, we can write it as A multiplied by B plus A multiplied by C. Again, let's take some examples, and this time maybe we can take some other numbers. I am taking 5, 2 and 7. Let's solve them. Here, first we need to solve the bracket, remembering BODMAS. 2 plus 7 is 9. When we multiply it by 5, we will get 45. Now, instead of writing it in this way, we can open the bracket. It will be 5 multiplied by 2. There is an addition sign in between. 5 multiplied by 7. Let's see whether we get the same answer 45 or not. 5 2s are 10 plus 5 7s are 35. And what is 10 plus 35? It is 45. So, in this way, we can see that multiplication obeys distributive law. I have taken simpler numbers to make the concept clear to you. You take any integer, it will obey the distributive law. Now, we will be taking up some questions, and the questions which are here, they are a mix of all the concepts, all the properties that we have done till now. Tell me, what would be 3 multiplied by minus 1? I told you whenever multiplication is there, you just have to multiply first the numbers. What is 3 multiplied by 1? 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. Before 3, there is plus sign. Before 1, there is minus sign. If there is 1 plus and 1 minus, when we multiply them, the answer will be negative. So, answer here is minus 3. Now, I think you should all be able to solve the second part. 225, when it is multiplied by minus 1, answer would be minus 225. Multiply 225 by 1, and here you see 1 is minus, 1 is positive. So, when 1 is negative and 1 is positive, answer is negative. We have already studied multiplication obeys commutative law. So, whether the first one is plus or the second one is plus, we just have to see 1 plus and 1 minus. And what was the rule for both numbers positive? When we multiply them, the answer will be positive. And let's try to recall the last situation also. When both numbers are negative, and we multiply them, the answer will be positive. So, if you remember these 4 rules, you can solve the questions here. Now, here we have got 2 numbers, minus 21 and minus 30. 2 things we have to see. First is just multiply 21 by 30 and see what is your answer, and then we will try to concentrate on the sign. So, what is 21 multiplied by 30? 630. Both are minus, so this is the situation. Our answer will be plus 630. What about the fourth part? Both are minus, so our answer will be positive. And here when you multiply these two numbers, 316 by 1, we will get 316. Now in our fifth part, we have three numbers and one of the numbers is 0. So when you multiply a number by 0, what do we get? We have already done that. A number multiplied by 0 is 0. So when you multiply minus 15 by 0, we get the answer 0. 0 has to be multiplied by minus 18. Again the same thing. 0 multiplied by any number will give us 0. So three numbers. One of them is 0. You could have directly written the answer also 0. In the next parts, do the multiplication yourself. I'll just discuss the signs here. If you see here, these two numbers, when we multiply them, both are negative. So our answer will be positive for the first two numbers. Whatever positive answer you get here, multiplied by 10, so our answer will be positive. Look at the next question. It is same as the earlier part. Now whether you multiply these two numbers first or you multiply these two numbers first, answer will be same. We have already done the associative law. If 9 multiplied by minus 3, 1 is plus, 1 is minus, answer will be minus 27. And then minus 27 has to be multiplied by minus 6. So we will get the answer plus. Or you can just do minus 3 multiplied by minus 6, we will get plus 18. Minus and minus, plus answer will come. So plus 18 multiplied by 9. So answer is going to be positive in this case. H part, we have got three negative numbers. When we have got three negative numbers, product of any two of them will be positive. And when we multiply with the third number, which is negative, our answer will be negative. So multiply all three of them, answer will come negative. So now you see, if we have two negative numbers, our answer comes positive. But what happens if we have three negative numbers? Our answer comes negative. Two negative numbers, answer comes positive. Now if we have three negative numbers, for these two, answer will come positive. And then you have to multiply by one negative number and our answer will be negative. Had we got four negative numbers, what would have happened? You can see here only. Answer for first two negative numbers is positive. Answer for next two negative numbers is also positive. And in the end, you will see for four negative numbers, the answer or the product is positive. So in I part, there are four numbers, three are negative, one is positive. So product of these three will be negative, and you have to multiply that by a positive number. So you will get the answer negative. Here just 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So you see it is 24 and 3 are negative. So when we multiply three negative numbers, our answer is negative. In the last part, we have four negative numbers. Whenever four negative numbers are there, our answer is going to be positive. Just multiply all of them. So you see here 3 into 6 into 2 into 1. It is 36 and answer will be positive. I hope you are able to do each one of these questions. This question is an example of distributive property. whenever you have these kind of questions, please take the left hand side and right hand side separately. Here you have to solve what is there in the bracket first. 18 we are not going to touch. First we have to solve what is there in the bracket. One is plus, other is minus, and it is, when we open it up, it will be plus minus is minus, so it will be 7 minus 3. We are adding minus 3 to 7. So adding minus 3 to 7 is same as subtracting 3 from 7. What is the answer? We are solving the bracket. It is 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. Now just multiply 18 by 4. We get the answer 72. Now look at the right hand side. In right hand side, we have to first find 18 multiplied by 7, and then we have to, in the second bracket, find 18 multiplied by minus 3. So do it along with me and see what is the answer coming. So we get 126 here, plus what is 18 threes are? 18 threes is 54, and 1 is plus, other is minus, so there would be a minus sign here. Let's simplify it. 1 plus and 1 minus is minus. So 126 minus 54, it gives us 72. Hence we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side, and it also proves that the distributive law is true for integers. Next question is similar to what we have just now done, only the numbers are changed. I'm sure that all of you would be able to do it. Please start from left hand and right hand side, and all you have to remember is that first you need to solve the bracket. So whenever bracket is there, you see minus 4 and minus 6 is there. So first see what will be minus 4 plus minus 6. It will be really appreciated if you do it along with me. If you see here, we will be getting minus 10 here, minus 4 plus minus 6. I hope it is clear. How have I got it? I have got it like this, minus 4 minus 6. So minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Now we have two negative numbers and they are being multiplied. So 21 multiplied by 10 gives us 210, and two negative numbers, when we are multiplying, answer will be positive. Now see what is there on the right hand side. So on the right hand side, we have minus 21 into minus 4 in first bracket. There is a plus sign in between, and we have minus 21 and minus 6 in the other bracket. So solve the first bracket, multiply 21 by 4, we will get 84. Both are minus, so answer will be plus. Now same way, two negative numbers are being multiplied in the second bracket, multiply them, we get 126 plus 126, two negative numbers getting multiplied, and when we add them, we get 210. So hence we have proved that left hand side is equal to right hand side, and we have verified that the given terms on left hand side and right hand side are correct. In this particular question, for any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equal to? This is very simple, but if you get confused by the usage of alphabet, take a number. That will make the thing simpler for you. Instead of a, you can take 2. So, for any integer 2, what is minus 1 multiplied by 2? So, this will be minus 2. I am now generalizing it. What will it become? It will become minus a. So, if we multiply a given integer by minus 1, what will happen? The sign of the given integer will change. The second part is an extension of what we have done. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is minus 22. Now just think about it. Which number or which integer should you multiply with minus 1 so that your answer is minus 22? Look at it here. By what should you multiply minus 2 so that you have to get the answer? You have to get the answer minus 2. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is minus 22. I'll write it in the form of an equation. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is minus 22. What should come here? It's quite clear. We need to multiply 22 by minus 1 to get minus 22. Now look at here, B part, this is A part of it. B part is, we have to find a number or an integer. When we multiply it by minus 1, we get the answer 37. So what will come here? It will be minus 37 multiplied by minus 1 will give us 37. Why will it give us 37? Because two negative integers, when they are multiplied, we will be getting a positive integer. Now what about the third part? We have to find an integer which when multiplied with minus 1 gives the answer 0. We can get the answer 0 only if one of the numbers is 0. So our answer is 0. This is the third part of the question. That's all for today. Thank you so much. It would be really appreciated if you practice more questions on this. With this we end. Thank you so much. Om Shri Sai Ram.